I warned you. I did. I warned you that April was already becoming a thing. Colourpop haul. This is what we're going to talk about today. A box full of stuff I don't need. What's going on, YouTube? I am HotMessNess, MUA, otherwise known as Vanessa, and yeah, today is a Colourpop haul. I'm going to be showing you the products that I got, giving you some swatches, and then next week we'll do some looks with some of the items and all of that kind of jazz. I'll also give you up close swatches because I feel like sometimes these you don't get to see a lot. So what inspired this? Colourpop came out with a festival collection and they had a little PR bundle and I was intrigued. And then while I was watching live swatch videos, because I like to watch a lot of That Girl Shay's live swatch videos when it comes to Colourpop because she shows all the good, I was intrigued by some of the new Lux Lipsticks in the spring line, which also led me to this. This was not on my radar, but that's also how I was about the Good Sport palette. I'm going to tell you right now, I've been living in this. So let's just get in to the Colourpop goodness, shall we? I started off by getting some of the little empty palettes because I just needed some more. So this is the small one, and you know, they're cute. I like them. I do tend to like palettes that have a window on them, but these are so inexpensive and they're good quality. So I got a large one and I got a small one. Some of my Divina and Luxie, they need more homes, you know? So these are awesome. I also had this little card. Colourpop always says the cutest things. Don't worry, be happy. Now on to the festival collection. They had a PR bundle. It came with this. I'm not gonna use this. So I'm gonna start a little bundle for a future giveaway. This is gonna go in there. I have no use for something like this. But I went with the bundle because, and this is something I feel like it's important to note, the bundle is usually more inexpensive, you know, because you're getting the glosses, the So Juicy glosses and the pressed pigments and the glitters and, you know, the liner set and all of that. But it was actually cheaper to buy the sets separate if you're okay with not getting the white mascara. So just a side note, something to note, I did see it in the comments when people were giving reviews of these things. Here's what had happened. I was looking through because when I got the little pigments, I expected them to come in the case. They had these really cute little single cases. Not that I needed a single case for a single eyeshadow, I didn't. But because I was watching all these YouTubers with the PR and they showed the PR bundle with this thing and the liners and everything, I just assumed that I was gonna get the cases as well, and I didn't. So I was, you know, scrolling to the bottom to make sure it wasn't a mistake, because Colourpop will usually say, in this bundle you get blah, 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 blah. And that's when I saw multiple people saying, hey, if you're gonna buy these items, it's actually cheaper to just buy each individual bundle, which is, they have the eyeshadow palette, which looks like this, and then it comes with the pressed eyeshadows and 4 pigments. I only have 3 pigments in here because one of them is a repeat, so I'm going to be putting that in with my giveaway pile because I don't need it. And then if you got the So Juicy Gloss bundle separate, and then this one, the liners separate, it's cheaper. So your only thing you'd be missing out on is this and the white mascara. So I just wanted to note that before I jump right into each individual product, because one of you might be interested in that. So let's start off with the So Juicy glosses. I did not know about these. Again, another Colourpop thing that was not on my radar. When they showed these with the original launch, I was like, I don't need a squeezy tube lip gloss. These are so good. They're refreshing on your mouth, which makes you feel kind of plumping, but they don't have any kind of weird taste. They don't tingle. You don't feel sensitive. You just look so juicy. It's like brilliant. Right now I have a combo on. I am wearing Tea Time, the lipstick, and the gloss NASA. Like I'm from a country that needs to speak like that. So the So Juicy glosses come in a container like this, and they say the name on it. It's very cute packaging. Of course, I'm not going to save it all, but I saved just enough to show you guys. And I'm going to swatch them for you on my hand. This one I haven't used yet. It's called Feels Like Summer. This is the one that I thought I would get the most use out of. It is a neutral, oh, I hate wasting it. It's a neutral looking, very pigmented gloss, but little flecks of golden, like glitter in it. Then the one I have on my lips right now is NASA, and depending on how much you put on is how much of the little flecks of glitter you get. So this one has the yellow tone to it and glitter. And then this one is called Let It Happen, and I wore this with 7 Springs. Oh, I had like a juicy orange lip going on yesterday, and these are inspiring me to wear very bold colors with gloss on top and living like a juicy lip fantasy like this. I went to work like this, people. Tells you something. So these, oh, since I opened the box, living in them. I don't know how I missed the boat on the So Juicy plumping lip glosses, but the first one from left to right is Feels Like Summer, then it's Let It Happen, and NASA. These are the bomb. I know. By the way, this isn't a review. I just have used some of the products. So it also comes with a volumizing white mascara called Little White Lie. I haven't used this yet, but I'm kind of excited to use it almost like a primer because I like to wear the colored mascaras on the lower lash line. So I feel like if I did this first, then the colored ones will really pop. So I'm looking forward to that. Sorry I showed you guys the little plastic case. It didn't make me buy it. And then we get 5 new liners. Only one of them is a repeat. So the repeat is the white one, No Exit. And then we have these 4. So we're gonna swatch them for you, and I'll make sure I do your up close swatches as well. Oh, I just broke it. All right, the orange one's a little bit rough. I'll just save that for later. Nope, it does not want to be saved. It does not want to be saved. All right, the orange one is called Unts. That's the orange one. This green one is called Electric Daisy. Ooh, I know those are like festivals now, but back in the day, they were raves. Electric Daisy Festival was a rave. I used to rave. I didn't do the Electric Daisy Festival. I did a lot of other ones, a lot of small ones. So that's Electric Daisy. This is the pink one. It's called Insomniac. Oh wow, the pink one is super creamy. So that orange one was not as creamy, and I broke it on my hand, but the pink one, Insomniac, not as crazy. Like, it's more creamy than the orange one was. And we have this fantastic yellow, and it's called Crossed, C-R-S-S-D. Things I do not know. It does say not intended for use in the eye area. I will be using these in my waterline. You live once. When the FDA catches up to the standards of Euro, then I'll think about it. So these are the liners. This is what I was most excited about. Here is the Beat Drop liner set, starting with Crossed, the yellow, Electric Daisy, Insomniac, Unts, and Exit is the white shade. For some reason, I thought when you bought this, you got the Colourpop white concealer, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna check later. Maybe it was just influencers that got the white concealer, because it was saying that these people put the white concealer on and then they use the pigments over them. But because I watched influencers show this, I thought that we were getting that too. So my bad for not reading the fine print. All right, now on to the palette. This is the little palette that if you bought the bundle, it comes with 8 pressed glitters and 4 pressed pigments. The other pressed pigment that it came with, that I already own, oops, is Sandbar. So I'm gonna be adding this to the giveaway pile. The pressed pigments came in this really cute green and yellow packaging, and the pressed glitters came in the pink and yellow packaging. Just fun stuff to note. So I'm going to now swatch these for you. Right, this one is called Light Show. I have never been a huge pressed glitter fan. If you guys remember when these became a thing, it was like Jaclyn Hill got some from a brand that took off and they were overpriced. I ordered one and then the glycerin base went bad. It was just not good, not good. I ended up making some of my own and I never got on that kick, but I am enjoying these. So this is Light Show. Look how pretty those are. So you just top it on top of a glitter glue. I have used these on top of shadows and mostly the ones in the palettes, the other one that I'm gonna show you, but very, very pretty. This next one is called Hungry Ghost, and it looks like that, and you just barely need to dab into it. Now, the one thing I will note, you might see some glitter on my face. I did not put any glitter on my face today, but I have been wearing the pressed glitters on my eyes, and I will probably be wearing pressed glitter on my whole face for a week, because when they're on your eyes, they end up getting everywhere upon removal. So this is Hungry Ghost, the second one. I just feel like these are a little bit more special than anything I ever made at home. This one is called Indio. I feel like social media has made things like Coachella a big deal, because back in the day, you went to Coachella, like nobody went to Coachella. Nobody did, like except people that were way into music and festivals. And I mean, unless you're an influencer at my age, it just doesn't sound like fun, because you're 3 days in the dirt, you're all grungy and nasty. Ugh, doesn't even sound like fun. So this is Indio. My Lord, these are stunning. And now I take a concert where I can stay in a hotel now. This is Renegade. I like camping. Camping's cool, but camping, I'm not trying to be all glam and cute. You know, by the end of those festivals, people smell funny. Although I do wish that I had done Burning Man in my youth, like when I was about that life, because we were gross when we would do those overnight things. Oh, partying all night long, and then you come home stinking because you couldn't shower because you're out with a bunch of other people, just sharing the love. Oop, I just dropped it and it's okay. So this is Renegade, and there's Renegade. And I'm going to do my very, very best to clean some of this off, but it's glitter, guys. It ends up everywhere. So hopefully I can get you a decent swatch that's not glittered everywhere. The very next shade is called Fire with a Y, Fire. Yeah, I mean, if you had lots of money and you're staying in one of those little cabanas or something, I'd be about going to one of those festivals. But now, I'm not trying to sleep in my car. And ugh. So this is Fire. This one is called Palooza, and it's yellow. I just think that this is a nice change for Colourpop. And again, these weren't things on my radar, and then once you get them, you're like, Palooza is incredible. And they look great on the eyes too. They don't lose any of that shift. I had lots of compliments on my glittery eyeshadow. But then I also woke up and my daughter was like, Mom, you have glitter all over your face. So just know that. And you don't want to dig your hand into these because you just barely push and you get product. So I forgot to tell you what this purple one is called. It's called Freebird. And there's Freebird. And the beautiful little orange shade is called Bombaya. That's where I feel a little old. If that's a term, I don't know what it means.
But I'm never gonna be too old for glitter.
Bombaya. Bombaya. Aren't those pretty? And they look good. They look good on the eyes. All right, these are the pressed glitters, which are so satisfying to swatch and photograph and look at. So starting from left to right, we have Bombaya, Freebird, which is the purple, Palooza, Faya is the green, Renegade, Indio, Light Show, and Hungry Ghost. Hungry Ghost and Light Show are amazing. They have really captured the light on your eyes, but they're all really, really pretty. Some of them have more concentrated glitter in them. Some of them have finer glitter. And I just think they're so much fun. Now we're going to go into the pressed pigments. I will leave a swatch of Sandbar later on when I do the close-ups because I'm not going to touch the other one because somebody else could enjoy it. There's glitter everywhere now, so know that these don't have glitter in them. Yeah, these are going to need a base, at least this green one. Some kind of base because it's neon, but not the orange though. Whew, the orange doesn't need any help. But the highlighter shade, I mean, it depends on how you use it. So those are the three. Keep scrolling, O or OOO. And then the purple one is called Seeing Stars. Although Seeing Stars, I'm gonna double check and make sure that's not a repeat too, but those are the ones. And then Sandbar, I think I have two actually. It's just a really pretty pink pressed pigment. Okay, these are the pressed pigments and I wanted to show you guys the first four are swatched with my finger. The second four in the middle are on Urban Decay Primer Potion and the last four are on a white base, the NYX Milk Pencil. So we've got the pink is the pink is Sandbar, the purple is Seeing Stars, the orange is OOO, and the green is Keep Scrolling. I definitely suggest putting the green one on a white base to get it to pop and not be too powdery. But these were very nice. A little bit of staining on my arm from the pink and the purple. So that's all of the festival collection. I think it's really fun. I haven't used these ones yet, but I'll do a video this week where we use some of these products, the glitters and the this and then that, but they're definitely, for me, they're add-ons. I'm not gonna go full on, you know, pink and purple pigment, but I think it'd be fun to brush this all over the eye and throw a glitter on top. It's just fun things for makeup, which that I do enjoy. Okay, I need to take a break to clean off before we move into the rest of the things. So I also had mentioned that when the Disney Colourpop came out, that I wanted the whole PR kit because I wanted more of the Jelly Munches, and I withheld and I just picked out two. And I am such a fan of the Jelly Munch eyeshadows, the ones that I got, and I felt like I was so good by only picking two shades. So I ended up getting the shade Spindle, and I also got the Ursula one in the shade Just Your Voice. Just from looking online, they look like things that I wouldn't already have in my collection, so that way I'm going just a little bit out of the box. So we ended up going Ursula and Maleficent by accident. I was really just going by the color story. Oh, my goodness, isn't that pretty? I can already see it, so pretty. Okay, so this one is Spindle. You know me, I love purple. I love blue. Those are my favorite things. Not blue, but you know, purple and blue. And then this one is Just Your Voice. And the paint, oh, so pretty. And this one is Just Your Voice.
So exciting.
Man, wouldn't that be like the best PR in the world to be on Colourpop? They come out with such new innovative products. And I told you guys that I was like, I wasn't seeing Colourpop. I was like, oh, you guys come out with a lot all the time. But they are coming out with like crazy interesting stuff. Stuff that makes makeup fun again. Not just an eyeshadow palette, but this crazy formula and glitters and doing it in a new fun way. I'm just kind of in awe. And I also wanted to try some of these glitter things. What are these called? Glitterily Obsessed. These are the body glitters. So this one is called Do I Look Like I Care? These are not supposed to be used. Does it look like someone put their hand in there? These are not supposed to be used like in your immediate eye area. Will I test it? Probably. I may regret it, but I probably will try anyway. So I don't have a whole lot of stuff in my life like this, but there's some big little stars in there. You can use it in your hair or body. Very pretty. Someone's having a glitter kick in their life right now. I just had to show you guys some of the packaging for the Jelly Much in the Villains collection because it's so cute. So this one is Spindle from Maleficent, and then this one is Just Your Voice from Ursula. And look at the little tentacles and waves, so pretty. And then we also have the glitter called Do I Look Like I Care? I got you guys some up-close swatches so you can see them in action. The purple one is Spindle, the blue one is Just Your Voice. And then we have the glitter again, which is Do I Look Like I Care? And then I have them all together with the other Jelly Much shadows that I purchased. Okay, so those were extras. Now we're gonna go into the Sweet Talk. This was like the collection that released a week before, 2 weeks before. Again, another thing that I was like, I'm gonna get the whole thing because they had blushes and all of the lippies, and you know I'm a big fan of the lippies. And I'm like, I don't need all those blushes. I do like Colourpop's blush formula. But I was like, scale it back. Get what you can use. So this palette, again, was not on my radar. Not even a little. And when I opened it, I have used nothing but this palette. If you have been thinking that you wanted the Huda Beauty palette, but you didn't want to swallow that price point, I really think that this could be a good sidestep for anybody interested in, because you've got the pinks, plus you've got these fun oranges, and you've got these pressed type glitters. Oh my goodness. I had this on my eyes the other day. I wore this one the day before. They're so pretty. These ones are similar to the pressed glitters that we saw from the festival collection, but a little more firm. And these ones stick pretty nicely. I still use a glitter glue, but I'm gonna show you swatches of this palette right over here. This is the Sweet Talk Pressed Powder Palette. It is beautiful, neutral, got some pressed glitters, very cool. So starting from right to left, we have Catch Me, Side to Side, Garden Date, Work It, Prima Drama, Meadow, Early Morning, Dream Maker, ICYMI, I don't know what that means, Melody, West Side, and Feel Free. What does ICYMI mean? I don't know. So here's some different angles, some different lighting so you can catch the pressed glitters and the shifts. Beautiful, neutral palette, but more than that. So also in this collection, I am a huge fan of this, and there will definitely be some stuff on my channel using this palette because I thought just a neutral one, just a neutral. But I picked up the smaller kit. So it came with this eyeshadow palette, 2 lippies, and 2 Jelly Much. Right now, I have this Jelly Much on my eyes. It's called Close to You, so you can see what it looks like. And we'll give you a swatchy-do of it. Here is Close to You. Just a real pretty pinky tone, but it goes really nicely, stay in there, really nicely with this palette. So there's Close to You. Okay, so moving on to the next shade that came in this little bundle. It was Big Ego, and that is this one right here. I have not used this one yet, but I'm really excited, and they go beautifully with the palette, but they go with all kinds of other things too. We have a theme here, purple. All right, so also with this bundle came 2 lipsticks. You got the shade Spring Roll, which is right here. It's a really pretty, you know, pinky mauve neutral shade. And then you also got this one, Tea Time, which I have on my lips topped with a gloss. But I had to spring into this one, Seven Springs. Just different bold orange deliciousness, and I'm so glad that I picked this one up separate. And then 2 more Jelly Much shadows that I picked up separately. This one is Doves and Roses. It was just a really pretty pink with a glitter reflect, and also this one called Whistling Pixie. So I'm going to put up close swatches of the lipsticks here. I am a huge fan of the Lux cream lipsticks. Starting from the left to right, we have Spring Roll, Seven Springs, and Tea Time. These are great with glosses. They're great on their own. I love them. And I'm going to put up close swatches of the Jelly Much shadows here. These are the Jelly Much shadows that come in the spring collection. 2 of them come with the little it's not a PR kit, it's just, you know, a little set. So the lightest pink is Close to You, then we have Doves and Roses, Big Ego, and Whistling Pixie. They are so beautiful. I love the Jelly Much. Honestly, I am in awe of all of this stuff because it makes me want to play with makeup. I geek out like this. The last time I got something in the mail that I geeked out like this was the Sonia G brushes. I am not as intrigued even by the Jeffree Star palette, which is sitting on my vanity waiting to be used. All this stuff excites me. It's different kinds of products, how you can use them. You can go very, very, very simple with a wash of one color, just any color on your eyes, neutral, bright, bold, whatever, and throw any of these kind of things, whether it be glitter or shimmery goodness, and have a look that is simple but looks like it takes effort. Or you could go Forever Blend and take 2 hours to put your makeup on. And I like that option with this stuff. And the formulas are good. I'm just really, really impressed. The problem with Colourpop is so much comes out, it's hard to keep up. And I've never felt like I needed to buy everything from them, but this kind of stuff makes me wonder, what have I been missing? You know, and it's just good. I kind of wish that I got the whole bundle with all the lippies because I'm rocking an orange coral lip. Me, of all people, right? But that is my Colourpop haul. Let me know what you guys think. Is there specific products you want to see first? I know people want to see the festival collection, but I really, really want to show you stuff with this and that neutrally looking palette, and even some side-by-side next to similar palettes like the Huda, that if you've wanted it, you might be able to get this one and be like, hey, I have a similar concept and I'm getting the same vibe for, you know, a 1/5 of the price. So that's it. That was my damage. You try to stay safe, but and careful and not spend money, and then Colourpop comes out with amazing newness. But that was my trouble. Oops. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah. Bye. Oh, it's so shiny. forget you can subscribe down here, and for more videos, click over here. Possibly there. There's places to click. Click them all!